side of the mountain to camp on last night.
Oh, I sure know how to pick the campsites right, huh? Let me tell you. It is definitely a long night. Oh well, let's hope this wind dies down, and I'll see you in about 2 hours. Jeez.
So yeah, that was 4 a.m. Just wide awake, trying to deal with stuff, and then this morning, it was so cold, my hands were like getting frostbite. It's not even cold over here. But, man, that was a pretty wicked night. So my current plan was just to get packed up and get the heck off of this ridgeline.
Okay. Much calmer now. We've made it off that mountain and heading down to the shelter. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's snowing.
Coffee. Alright, so I'm shooting for a campsite that's 16 miles from now. I think we did like 6.5, 7 miles this morning, and it's 10 o'clock. So that puts us in for a, I don't know what it was, a 21 or a 22 mile day. And then the next 2 days, I only have to average 20. So definitely can do that, considering one day is going to be a town stop. And, you know, as the week progresses, I just keep getting lighter and lighter. Problem is, it's going down to pretty cold tonight, and not looking forward to it. I'm hoping this is the last time, but you never know. I'm gonna finish my coffee and get back on the trail. While I'm thinking about it, I'd like to talk about yesterday. You know how the day progressed if you watched last episode, but what you didn't see was after, I think it was Chestnut Knob, the shelters with the the shelters that someone had drew on an outlet and a light switch. The privy with the plunger. God, that was hilarious yesterday. Just thinking back. Anyway, right after that, they started bringing me down. I was in a field, and I'm like, okay, there's great camping through here. I should be able to push, 5-6 more miles from now. And once we got to the point where I was actually starting to look for campsites, what had happened was the creators of the AT decided it would be better to take you up onto the top of like the ridgeline, the backbone of the spine, I'll call it, the spine of the mountain, okay? Completely covered in loose rocks. Stubbed my toe pretty good, the one that I had sprained a couple years ago that took me off the trail for, 4 months. My big toe. Sprained, or not sprained it, but stubbed it. It's fine today, thank goodness. But I had slipped pretty darn bad on one of the rocks. I'm okay, nothing's wrong now, but I feel fine. But, it just makes you angry. It makes you frustrated. And to the left of me, less than 100 feet, couldn't be more than 100 feet, there's just this nice flat path that the AT could have easily walked by. Now, I could have took that path, but we know what purist is now and how I refuse to do that. And, I was on the spine of the mountain with no views and just tons and tons of rocks. Right before I said, I'm calling it, and started looking for camp, I had almost slipped again and caught myself with my trekking poles. So at that point, I was just over it, And I know I'm going to have good days and bad days, but yesterday wasn't even bad physically. It was more of the mental challenge to get you past it. Stop thinking about the future. Stop thinking that, you know, tonight's going to be a 19-degree night. Quit it. Just stop thinking about that. Worry about one day at a time. And I let myself think a little too far ahead. I cannot do that anymore because it was really, really bringing me down. So, luckily, you guys came in as a big factor last night. I ended up having 4G, got caught up on 150 YouTube comments, and holy cow, the support you guys gave me last night without you even knowing, because this video is in the future of videos that you're commenting on. Amazing. You guys are my driving X factor, we'll call it. You're motivating me way more than you understand right now. Alright, just checked gut hooks. Apparently, in 5.7 miles from now, there is a place called the Brushy Mountain Outpost that does small short-term resupplies, and it's a restaurant. Do I see a burger in my future?
Finally able to show you guys a view today. Been walking around this for the past hour, but it's been completely socked in with snow and fog, so hopefully the wind isn't killing you guys' ears right now, but it's pretty amazing. Right now it is snowing, I think. We're a couple miles away from that restaurant. I'm really hoping it's open because I could definitely use some hot food. If not, you know, north sides and Spam is fine too. So there are 4 campsites to choose from within the range that I want to walk today. Doing really good on time in my opinion. Doing excellent. But tonight we're gonna look at those spots and I'm gonna lock the hammock down. I am gonna put it in super storm mode. I don't want no wind getting in. I'm gonna set the foot end, the side foot end up into the wind and just hope the weather doesn't turn around on me like it did last night. Yes, we're open. Sunday, closed. Saturday, 2 p.m. The rest is till 6. Alright, we're on the AT. Not sure what highway that is, but pretty weird section. So that wasn't a total loss back there. I was able to throw out a couple days of garbage at least. We're actually on the AT right now. I'm not trying to get into a town or anything. It's just what you do. But weathermen said that the snow would be quitting about 3 hours ago, so I'm not sure if it's going to keep this up all night or what it's doing. And also said it would be clear. So, I don't know. If it's cloudy, it's better for warmth. But I don't know about the wind, man. I don't know what is going to go happen with this wind.
Alright, so I originally went down to this shelter site to get water. This is Helveys Mills Shelter. And I'm looking around and I realized that this is probably the smarter option to camp in because there is a whole bunch of spruce and pine cover to kind of get me out of the wind tonight. I just checked and it's going to be like 11 degrees with the wind chill, so that's pretty cold considering 20-degree quilts and I'm in a hammock. So I think the smarter option, instead of pushing the 2 miles and having an easier day tomorrow, would be to just stay here, which is why I've taken the northwest wind into consideration and set my shelter up to be as smart as possible. So this is my best chance at having a great night's sleep tonight. We're gonna get this done. I'm just enjoying some mashed potatoes and buffalo style tuna. I've been liking the buffalo. I'm really fond of buffalo chicken, but yeah, never had it for backpacking, surprisingly. So I've just been sitting here for the past hour, just getting stuff done, and just watching the treetops and kind of gauging how the wind's going to be tonight. I think it's going to be all right. I really do. I think it's going to be pretty calm where I'm at, where I'm set up, and I pitched the tarp low enough where I don't think the wind's even going to get to me. So it's just going to be cold tonight. We don't have to worry about wind chill, and hopefully just have a good night. Anyway, I have had, or will have, I guess, about 1,300 calories for dinner, so my furnace should be burning all night. Did 20 miles by 4 o'clock, so that's pretty good. Hopefully the terrain continues like it did today. I'm looking at doing a 24-mile day tomorrow. It puts me at the Wapiti shelter. If that name sounds familiar to some of you hikers out there, that's the name of the shelter where those two people were murdered. Two thru hikers, I guess. I don't know if they were thru hiking, actually. I think they were just hiking, but it's not the same shelter. It's not the same location. It just, for whatever reason, they gave it the same name. I don't know why, but should be perfectly fine. I still kind of want to stay clear of it just for peace of mind. I don't know. But yeah, it is the Wapiti shelter, unfortunately. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. And the temperature is definitely dropping. I can feel it with my hand holding this camera. So, gonna be heading in the hammock soon. But first, it's time to consume about 1,400 calories. Okay, nestled in the hammock. Let's see how this night goes. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Well, good night last night, to be honest. I was warm. I think it was definitely the right decision to stay at the shelter instead of shooting for something 2 miles away that could be on a ridge. Slept fine. Yeah. I'm trying to compose myself. I just took a major spill. Cracked I don't know if it's red or not, but I tripped on a stick and I just cracked the side of my face off of this tree right here. I don't know where my other trekking pole is. Trying to make sure nothing's like ripped or anything. I hit that thing hard. Oh, jeez, man. That was through the rain jacket and the hoodie. I don't even want to know what the side of my face looks like. Let's see. Am I bleeding? Am I even bleeding? No. Alright. Should be alright. Well, I got some major damage to my trekking pole, unfortunately. And these are the Z styles, so I'm not sure I can just, order a top piece. I might have to get the whole thing replaced. Just past mile marker 600. That's awesome. Whew. So we're doing 24 miles total today to Wapiti shelter. I have to do that mileage no matter what today, or else going into Pearisburg is going to be a little annoying. And we're going past Trent's Grocery probably around the time that I want to eat lunch. Apparently it's a restaurant. I thought it was just a resupply point, but we're going to go get some food. So lots of questions still about what hoodie I'm wearing. Okay, this is a Melanzana microgrid hoodie. I can't respond to all the comments just because there's like 20 a video. But you can only get it in Leadville, Colorado. Or Leadville, or however you say that town's name. Speaking of which, if there is any super nice person that lives in the area, I'd love to purchase 3 of these hoodies. We can work something out, pay you a little extra. I'll be happy to pay for shipping, etc., etc. The reason being, I love this one, but by the end of my trip, it's just not going to be soft. It's going to be worn in. And, I'm not following the correct washing instructions because I'm obviously thru hiking. Line dry it, and that's not able to be done out here. So if anyone is in the area and wouldn't mind helping me out, email me, get in touch, frozenhikes@gmail.com. Thank you so much.
So this road coming up would take us to Trent's Grocery, but it's about a mile round trip, and it's already kind of getting a little late. I'm thinking I'm going to be in at around 6:37, so I'm just going to book it to camp at this point, unfortunately. Alright, we have arrived at Dismal Falls. Glad I took the .3 to come down here. It's pretty cool. Really nice swimming hole right here. Like, seriously, look at that. That's beautiful. What an awesome area. I think I'm going to get water here because I've been out for a while. Like 8 miles. Twisted maze of rhododendrons. This is really neat. Though, I am really tired. Alright, a little over a quarter mile to camp. And just looking at this pond. I'm super tempted to camp right across the way over there, but quarter mile is a quarter mile. And it's going to make for a nice, like 18-mile day or 19-mile day tomorrow. Getting into Pearisburg. There's a sign around that pond saying no camping anyway. It's a protected area. So, no regrets. Alright, made it to the Wapiti shelter. It was a long day. We did 24.5 miles, setting us up for an 18 tomorrow into Pearisburg. And there's a pizza place, and it's going to be fantastic. So, here's your social interaction, everybody. Because we have some vloggers here, too. Let's start with this man right here. What's your channel name and why are you hiking? Are you through hiking or section hiking?
I'm gonna do the whole thing, but I'm gonna take it day by day. So you can look me up on Underdog on the Appalachian Trail.
Alrighty.
Nice to meet you tonight, Frozen.
Nice to meet you, man. How about you?
I'm section hiking.
Section
I'm
hiking.
out for 3 days, 35 miles.
Okay.
And by the end of that 35 miles, I'll have 1,200 in. So I'm pretty psyched about that.
Awesome. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah, Magic Mike. I'm through hiking, and this is my first time on the trail, and I'm just having a great time, meeting a lot of great people, and just having a lot of fun.
When'd you start?
February 6th.
Awesome, awesome.
February 6th.
Very good.
I'm Obi-Wan from Costa Rica. We're hiking in the Appalachian, me and my wife. We're enjoying, we're having a good time.
Nice. Very good.
I am Shutterbug. I have a YouTube channel, Adventures with Shutterbug.
Okay.
And we're out here section hiking probably for about a week.
Alrighty.
I'm Certificate. I'm her sidekick.
Nice.
Just section hiker, so they're hanging out with the riffraff tonight.
Alrighty. And I got here and was greeted by, hey, it's Frozen. So that was pretty freaking cool. So, we forgot the, forgot you in the back.
I'm from Australia. I'm
Nice.
Wow. I'm actually a section hiker till I get to Katahdin, then I'm a through hiker if the body makes it. So it's you know, these miles don't walk themselves, so it's one step at a time.
Exactly.
Nobo ever nobo.
For real. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Everyone have a great night.
Thank you.
All right, guys, hike on.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. That was a good day. Tomorrow we'll be in Pearisburg, which I'm really looking forward to that pizza. And a 2-liter of cherry Coke, hopefully. I don't know why. I'm just craving cherry Coke. Anyway, good night, everybody. 18 miles tomorrow. We'll get it done. And complete the challenge. Push to Pearisburg. Good night, everybody. See you in the morning.